Hi everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday program. It's Tuesday the 16th of July. Very grateful that you've taken the time to drop in. We're going to be checking out all the main news stories from around Thailand and a few updates. Now, can you come to Thailand without a visa for 60 days? I've had people sending me screen grabs of 30-day stamps and 60-day stamps, but as the day progressed, I was getting more of the 60-day stamps sent to me. It is official. As outlined in this calcidenglish.com story, Thailand announces 60-day visa exemption for 90 countries. It was meant to be 93 countries. Don't know the ones that got left out. And it says the Prime Minister, along with the Interior Minister, signed a Ministry of Interior announcement regarding the list of countries and territories whose passport or travel document holders can enter the kingdom temporarily. They are exempt from visa requirements and allowed to stay in the kingdom for up to 60 days as a special case. Does that mean it's temporary? Well, Thailand has from time to time changed the length of stay on the visa exemption as well as the list of countries. And this is just an ongoing situation. At the moment, they've really opened the gates, 60 days visa exempt for 90 countries. We'll get to them in a moment. There you are, that's the official announcement listing all the countries. You can do a screen grab and read that in Thai if you feel inclined. And it was approved back on May the 28th. And the ministry ran out and told everybody about it, said it was happening on June the 1st, but it did take another 6 weeks until they were able to get the ink dry on the paper. Here's a list of the countries. So at the top of the list, you've got Albania, Andorra, the Commonwealth of Australia, and it goes all the way down. You can do a screen grab if you feel inclined. Down the very end, you've got the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. So I will put a link in the description so you can get that full list. That's 90 countries that can now come to Thailand for 60 days visa exempt. It's not a tourist visa. It's not a visa on arrival. It's a visa exemption. Let's move on to Samui. Getting a little bit closer to the mainland now. The Bangkok Post reporting Samui Sea Bridge public hearings resume. So there's a pictorial representation. You've got the bridge all the way from the southern tip of Samui. Does a bit of a dog leg then down to Don Sak. Although it looks like there's going to be a tollway continuing all the way to the Kanom district. And the second phase of public hearings on the proposed sea bridge to Koh Samui started yesterday, and the toll bridge would have two entrances and exits on the mainland, one in Don Sak and the other in Kanom. Total distance of the combined bridge and access roads, 37 kilometres. The bridge itself would extend for 25 kilometres over the Gulf of Thailand. And there's some sort of artist's impression, poorly rendered, could be a suspension bridge anywhere, but shows that ships will still be able to traverse that part of the Gulf of Thailand. Construction of the bridge now expected to begin in 2029. Instead of 2028 as originally planned, it would open in 2033 if the project passes feasibility and environmental studies and is approved by the government of the day. So I wouldn't be revving up your engines just yet. If you were waiting for the Patong tunnel, that's been discussed for 25, 30 years and they haven't moved a teaspoon of dirt on that project yet. So some of these big infrastructure projects do take a bit of time to actually happen. I think this is probably a good idea, good for Samui, because that one airport, the monopoly by Bangkok Airways, is the biggest barrier for Koh Samui to sort of move forward in the tourist stakes. So will it happen? I don't know, but you are at least going to have to wait a few more years. It's our Tuesday TNT. Big thanks to our sponsors, 5-Star Marine at 5starmarinephuket.com. You know that. And we've also got Beach House Thailand, which is my beach houses here on Tham Luang Beach. We invite you up to come and stay. There's links to the Airbnbs. You can check out the dates available and also the photos. We're pretty heavily booked for the rest of this month and next month as well. So we've done well, but we do have a fourth property on the way. That should be launched in around about 8 weeks' time. That's likely to happen a lot sooner than the Samui Bridge. Let's go to Bangkok now and Thai PBS World. reporting 5 foreigners arrested in Bangkok for robbery and assault. And the Klong Tan District Police in Bangkok have arrested 5 foreigners, including a woman, for robbery and assault of a British national. And it looks like there's 4 British nationals named there, as well as a woman whose nationality and name are still unknown. The arrests were made after the British victim, a cryptocurrency trader, sought police help, claiming that he'd partied with the group in an apartment in the Klong Tan area of Bangkok. He said he was tied up and beaten by the group, and they demanded assets. In the room where they were arrested, 2 mobile phones, 2 luxury wristwatches, a credit card and 24,000 baht in cash. What? Total valued at 3 million baht were found. So those 2 luxury wristwatches must have been very expensive indeed. So those 2 luxury wristwatches, all those phones must have been very expensive indeed. And those British citizens assisting police with their inquiries. I wonder if they'll get the same situation and treatment of the 2 New Zealand men. Anyway, moving on, we head to Patong in Phuket. Taxi motorbike riders appear to attack a foreigner in Patong. And we've got some video posted by the PhuketExpress.com. 3 taxi motorbike riders appear to attack a foreigner near a taxi stall in Patong, according to a viral social media video. And the incident near a shopping centre, actually Jung Salon on the Ratutit Road. Video shows 3 currently unidentified taxi motorbike riders wearing blue taxi jackets who were appearing to kick a male foreigner who was lying on the road. Local officials saying that it's caused significant damage to the world-class positive tourism image of Patong. Look, can we stop calling places like Patong and Pattaya world-class destinations? They're a lot of fun, plenty of adventure, very popular with tourists, but world-class, well, they're not. Let's check the video. Not really much to see on this video. I'm pretty sure I won't get blocked by showing it. There's really no assault visible, but it appears there has been some further developments in this case, and we'll go now to the PhuketNews.com. They say that 3 motorbike taxi drivers have been arrested for various assaults on a Kuwaiti tourist in Patong early yesterday. And the photo there very clearly out the front of the Starbucks in front of Jung Salon in Patong. And the victim was identified by police, a 30-year-old Kuwaiti, Turki Al-Azimi, and the 3 motorbike taxi drivers have been named as well. And Patong police late this afternoon, that's yesterday afternoon, confirmed that the 3 motorbike taxi drivers had been charged with causing bodily harm to others. And police so far have not revealed what caused the assault, although some observers noted it was most likely that Mr. Al-Azimi had parked his motorbike in the area that the motorbike taxi drivers deemed to be their domain. Yes, the tuk-tuk taxi and motorbike taxi drivers don't like you parking in the public parking spots, and they do tend to claim some of those spots as their own out the front of a lot of these popular locations. Moving now to the Pattaya Mail, who have been quite sane as we wade our way through this farrago. This headline, "Don't panic because Thai revenue has written to 100,000 tax residents urging registration." And panicky expats in Thailand have been advised that none of the 100,000 tax residents in receipt of advisory letters from the Tax Revenue Department are foreigners, nor does the letter have anything to do specifically with transmitting overseas income to Thailand. It says the letters have been posted to Thai nationals with financial assets, urging them to register. About half that number had done so, and staff were following up on the rest. Expats, says Barry, are currently concerned about the closing of a tax loophole, which means that their assessable overseas income to Thailand becomes taxable from the start of 2024, provided they're tax residents remaining in Thailand for at least 180 days during the calendar year. And it finishes by saying that some tax lawyers are saying they expect the Revenue Department to make further announcements before the year's end. Well, I'd certainly be grateful if they did, because I'm sick of trying to answer emails. I really don't have the answers you're looking for. There's no black and white answers in all this. It's going to depend on so many individual situations. And all the people that are posting online saying they know what's going on, they don't. and we're just all going to have to be a little bit more patient, read the available documentation from the Revenue Department, and get some professional advice. Moving on to Phuket again. Thai PBS World saying the body of a student who went missing while swimming has been found on Phuket Beach. The body of a 9th year student who went missing after swimming in the sea off Phuket's Surin Beach on Saturday was found washed ashore on Sunday night. And one of the students drowned, another went missing and was believed to have been washed further from the beach. The rest were rescued by lifeguards. Local officials have repeated their warnings not to swim in the sea when the red flags are flying. And we'd have to assume that the red flags were flying. It was pretty rough along the Andaman coast over the weekend. Not suitable for people that can't swim. Even people that maybe consider themselves good swimmers are warned by those red flags, and you'd just be very silly to go against the advice of the lifeguards. Somewhat of an epidemic of people drowning. They get 40 or 50 people drowning along Phuket's beaches each year. How do you stop people from going into the water? It seems that they just simply need more lifeguards, and that's been an ongoing story for a long time. When the government keep on cutting back on the amount of money that they're giving to lifeguards, what's the solution? I don't know. Clearly, more lifeguards on all the beaches would alleviate a lot of these unnecessary deaths. Now we do have some breaking news. Nong Pru Police Station Chief celebrates 59th birthday with warm wishes and oranges. Now this important story posted by the patianews.com, let's see what we know at this time. We're able to at least get a photo of the situation and a close-up, very important here, of the oranges which were presented precisely 2:06 p.m. We've got 3, and they have been named. They've been named in this document from the Nong Pru Police Station, and the camaraderie among the team was evident as they presented Police Colonel Tawi. He's also been named with oranges. I think we need to understand he's been presented with oranges, a symbol of good luck, wealth and auspiciousness. Another angle there of the oranges that were presented to Police Colonel Tawi. Important to have this evidence available. In return, Police Colonel Tawi expressed his gratitude, wished his subordinates well. He likened them to a family, emphasising that their blessings would be reciprocated with happiness and career progress. His words resonated with the spirit of unity and camaraderie that defines the Nong Pru Police Station. Now, the Pattaya News have also been able to capture a photo in the aftermath of this incident, and I think it's important to note that one of the people was not wearing shoes and not formal dress shoes as worn by the other police. Now, this is a developing story, and of course we'll do our best to bring you up to date with all the latest details as they become available. But for now, hopefully you're up to date with all the other news from around Thailand, including that breaking story. Please support our sponsors. And thank you for watching on Tuesday the 16th of July. We'll see you tomorrow.